Hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. This is the Midweek Live Loop.
Come on, baby, what's your name? I don't know where you're from. Come on, baby, let me see if I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on, baby, what's your name? I don't know where you're from. Come on, baby, what you doing? Let me see it now.
That's not who you are. That's not who you said you'd be. That's not who you are under the glistening trees.
So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to Jump on Music UK. If you're not sure what's going on right now, this is the midweek live loop. Everything I'm doing is completely live. Hi. Completely unrehearsed. And we're going to just throw things in the chat and we're going to start talking to them. The reason I'm saying chat over there because that's where my monitor is. I don't know why I'm this way around, but hey ho, it doesn't matter. It's live. Let's have a good fun. Hope everyone's all right on a midweek. Hi, Nine. So hi, how are we doing? And then, by the way, once we do a song and I've finished with the song, it gets deleted. So that's it. If you want to listen to it, it's on the replay. Well, we haven't done the replay yet, but if you're watching the replay, hi. So hi everyone. Hope you're well. Just a couple of things I want to run through first of all. I'm doing a donation to Primal Live, which is also the Whitechapel Centre for Homelessness in Liverpool. I'm playing that gig, Primal Live, at the Camp and Furnace on Saturday. But that QR code, where is it? That one right there. That'll, if you scan that, that'll basically get you to the donation page if you can't make it. And yeah, that's obviously for donating to the charity. I am just going to take that QR code away for a second because this live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. DistroKid is a music distribution company, so if you have got music, maybe I've just made that song, I want to put it out into the Spotify and Apple Music, Ether, and all the other places like Amazon, Deezer, and Tidal, and Pandora, and all these different places. Then what you need to do is actually scan that QR code. Oh, it's over there. Scan that QR code. That'll take you over to DistroKid, where you can make an account, and then you can release as much music as you want to, and it's normally $22.99 a year. But we can give you 7% off that first annual membership, which is that QR code. So thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. You'll also notice as well the ticker right at the very, very bottom. A brand new thing that only started happening last week. Excuse me, I've got an itchy eye. Is that we've basically decided, well, I've decided to make all my courses available for a subscription. So what you can now do is you can pay $15 in the UK. It's about £11 a month and get complete unlimited access to the 3 courses that I have. I'm making some more. So if you want to, then you can actually do that. You've got things like how to loop like a pro. You've got the RC600 course. You've got the RC500 course. You can see the prices there. And this is it. This is basically all the courses for $15 a month. Or you can do $150 for the year. That'll subscribe you for the year, and you're saving yourself 2 months there. So it's making it even cheaper per month. Loads of people asking me for, obviously, a cheaper way to get access to my courses. So there it is. It's $15 a month. What are you got to lose? And then the other thing as well is there's no minimum term. You could have it for a month and then cancel. It's entirely up to you. So if you want to check it out, scan the QR code. Oh, I can do it with the other camera. It's the... That looks weird on the first camera, but the second camera, it's like my finger's right on it. There you go. That way. That way. There you go. It doesn't matter. So hi everyone. Hope you're well. I can see there's a couple of people in the chat. we normally hello Percy. Percy's decided to stand up. Percy's is with us today. He decided to lie on the desk, and I just couldn't be bothered kicking him out. So we'll be moving around during this live stream. 9 Percy's here. So, quick one for you as well. I haven't live streamed on the Facebook page today, and also now Twitter or X requires you to have a premium subscription to them in order to live stream. So, we're not doing that on there either. So, we are live streaming on YouTube, and we're also live streaming on Twitch. That's it. Okay, for today. So, all the other places, YouTube's the main one. Obviously, if you are finding value out of this, obviously, or if you're just finding it entertaining, give it a thumbs up for me whilst we're live. That really, really helps, and it sends more people in, so we can also have a party. And if you're watching on the replay, then give it a thumbs up as well. That helps more people watch it. It's all good. Percy 9 says hi, by the way. So just to explain what I do, this is a looper. This is the Boss RC505 Mark II. If you've got any questions about it, by the way, by all means, put it in the chat. And these two are connected through this, so I can... Did everyone's speakers just blow up? I hope so. Well, I hope not, because otherwise you won't be able to hear what I'm doing. And I can... It's like I'm playing a guitar. And if you're wondering what I'm using the King of Digital, which is an Audio Kit Pro app, which is only a couple of pounds, and then USB in and MIDI'd in. And I've got a couple of sounds that I like, so I do save them. And the great thing is I can loop anything I want. So, without any further ado, by the way, I said it just before in the chat. Put some words and things in the chat, and we'll get to that other one. We'll get to Ginger, don't worry, and we'll get to Tainted ones as well. Put some words in the chat. Let's make some things out of it. So, shall we? We'll just make some things.
I don't know if you can tell. cracked up, he's clearly heard his name. We're talking about Percy. We know we don't like Fizz. Actually, Fizz, the other cat, doesn't like him. Oh dear.
Well, there we go. That was a song about Percy the Cat. You asked for it, so there we go. It's your own fault. Let me just put this back up. Captions, QR codes. Let's go to this one. By the way, if you're in the northwest of the UK and you don't have anything to do on Saturday, there's no football anymore, there's no tennis anymore, there's nothing going on that weekend, come over to Primal Live at Camp and Furnace on the 20th, which is literally this Saturday. There's going to be loads of acts, and I'm one of them, and we're all playing for, basically it's called Sing for Shelter, but we're playing for the Whitechapel Centre, which is for obviously helping homeless, helping obviously the homeless in Liverpool, which is fantastic. I'm going to leave the DistroKid QR code up, but there's also links in the chat and stuff. If you want to become a member, if you want to get access to my courses and all that stuff. So obviously this live stream is sponsored by our friends at DistroKid. I've explained that before. I'm not going to go into it too many times, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that. Sorry, hang on a minute. That QR code I'm going to put here. So it's going to be there for the duration of the live stream. There we go. So if you want to scan that, obviously, thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. Do you know what? I might actually go back into my live stream after this is finished. I'm going to pull the Percy song and just release it. Let's just release Percy, okay? That sounds really weird because he's now looking at me strange. If you're wondering how you do that, I actually did an entire video how I took 2 of these live streams and made it into an album, and that album is right here, which is called Looping My Brain. There's volume 1, there's now volume 2. We'll just release the Percy song. Why not? Should we release the Percy song? Should we do that? That'd be quite good. Whoa, the chat's gone nuts. Can you do a song, Percy? Yes. For people who don't know who Percy is, this is our cat that basically decided to wander in while I'm filming, and so I decided to leave him in on one of the videos. It's quite funny. And he's got little white paws, so he's got little white socks, and Nine knows that. It's all good. The fault is never his. Absolutely not. He's the fault is never his. He's shouted at by Fizz. Oh, see, there we go. So all fun and games. Best viewers on. There we go. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're basically I'll have a drink of tea and we'll start that again, shall we? What we do on the midweek live loop is we make tunes. They're completely unrehearsed. They're unscheduled. There's nothing pre-set here. Ha, 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 ha. See? It's completely blank. And then we make tunes, and then we delete them. And it's just for your pure entertainment. So if you like it, then give us a thumbs up on the live stream. That lets people know in the algae rhythm, green algae rhythm, know that basically we're here, and it lets more people in. And for some reason, it looks like it's gone really dark. Oh, well, the light's not on. So professional. Might be a bit brighter. Is that a bit better? Let's turn this one up high, by the way. If you've got any questions, if you can hear me, by the way, let's go to that amount. There we go. That's a bit better. If you've got any questions, by the way, about looping, about live streaming, about setting up, or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll pull it up and we can have a chat about it. By all means, we're welcome to have a chat on the midweek live loop. The whole point is about looping, and that's all good. I'm going to grab noises. Sounds like something Eminem would produce. I don't know. This is the weird thing about the midweek live loop. When I start doing something like this, I can't remember what chord that was.
a thing, but you've got to realise it's a bing, and I don't know how to rap, so I'm going to sing.
I'm going to pick a random sound. I'm just going to pick one. Let's go with that one. I've already done a bass. Let's do that one. Don't know what it is. So how this works is you put stuff in the chat, and I'll add it in as lyrics. So if you don't, you're going to hear just warbling off my face. So if you want to put stuff in the chat, type away, add it in. I had an itchy leg. I scratched it. We're okay. So far, all we've got is the mascot. He's fast asleep now. Look, you can't see. Elephant. Have fun in work. You can watch the replay later, or just watch it in work and be cheeky.
They tell me it's all I want. They tell me they're gonna invade. They tell me that's all that they want. Except they want some cherry aid. Wonder if you can see. If I go enough, it's for me. If I don't tell you the truth, where we go into, you're welcome, you're awesome. Get paid every day, get cherry aid every day. Get paid every day, buy a big spade and go to the beach. Go to the beach. Go to the beach with the mascot. I cannot tell you the truth when it's so far from you. Every day you wanna get paid. Every day you wanna drink cherry aid. You ever hit the wrong note? Okay. Wondering if you can see that I don't even mean every little part that I want in history. I want in your looks, telling me it's alright. I'm telling you that I can
So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to Jump On Music UK. This is the midweek live loop. So what on earth's going on here? We've got a looper, we've got an iPad and a keyboard. They're all connected together. Straight out of the 90s. And you may notice some weird words going into the chat. Doesn't really mean to make sense, but you start reading them, they might rhyme. They don't have to rhyme. You can be completely random, and I'll try and make them rhyme if you want to. You can put them at the beginning of the words, at the end of the words. And all these words we're making into songs and tunes. So this is the midweek live loop. This is what we do. And if you're liking what you're hearing, then give this a big thumbs up. That really helps me, helps the channel out. The channel sponsor. This live stream is sponsored by DistroKid. DistroKid is just there. That's the QR code. DistroKid is a music distribution company. So if you want to take that song and release it, well, you can't. It's mine. But copyright law. But if you have a song and you want to release it, then you can. You can release it with DistroKid. You need a music distributor. You can't just rock up to Spotify and go, "Oi, play my stuff." You need a music distributor to be able to actually send it out. So DistroKid can help you with that. They can actually send it to over 160 different music services. Can you name 160 different music services? I probably name about 10 maximum. Percy stood up. He's woken up now. So basically, most music distributors charge you every time you release music. So if you want to release a single or an album, they charge you every single time. So DistroKid, they do that. They have a different model. They've always had this model, which is a subscription, which is $22.99 a year. So if you did it now, you can release basically music right up to the middle of June next year. Wait, where are we? July next year. And then beginning of July, and you can release as much as you want. I've released albums, I've released live albums, singles, EPs, things like that, and it didn't cost me any more. I'm on the different tier, which is $39.99. That gives, the only reason for that is it gives me two different artists. So there's me as John Paul, there's me and my mate Greg. We are Tokyo Wasteland, and we release stuff there as well. So click the QR code. I'm going to try and do it again. There you go. That one or that one. And thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. You'll notice the ticker underneath. We have just started doing subscription for all my courses. If you have got an RC600, the RC600 course is $197 to own the course. You can pay for it in monthly installments, and that's all fine. But people have been asking me, how can I get access to the course, for a cheaper model or a cheaper way to get access to the course? So what I'm doing now is, it means basically that you can get access to all three of my courses at the moment. I'm currently doing more courses as well, and they're all going to go into this, which is the all-course subscription. So it's $15 a month. In the UK, it's around about 11-ish pounds a month. There is no minimum term, so you can drop into there, get full access to all three courses, and if you cancel, then you don't have access. But as we start adding more courses in, that's going to become even more valuable. So if you want to sign up to that, obviously give that QR code, that one there. I can't do this. That one there. Give that a scan, and that really helps me. It's also gone into the chat. It's also in the description box below. We are live. Go out and fly your balloon. Tell me what you see. Know that I walk with a limp, but it's all the same to me. Tell you a secret of mine. Rhyming is hard. I wonder if you knew I sent you a card. I don't even know. It's a long time to see. Wondering if you know Archie is listening to me. Hi Archie. Archie. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching, hearing, listening, viewing from. This is JP. Welcome to Jump On Music UK. This is the midweek live loop, and where we actually make songs up depending on what people put in the chat. There's been lots of different words in the chat. Thanks, Nine. Semtex, how you doing? We're all good. It's good to see you. And a couple of people have come and gone. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. And if you've got any questions, then please put them in the chat. Keep it clean. And then, of course, obviously, if you've got a question about looping, setup and everything else. I'm doing 2 gigs. I'm going to just change QR codes very quickly. The first one, this is the tickets to... Sorry, I'll go to the microphone. Hi, this is the tickets. This QR code right here, this is the tickets to actually go to Primal Live, which is at the Camp and Furnace in Liverpool this Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. I know it's early, but the reason for that is because there's 25 acts on, and I'm one of them. And we're all playing, which is Sing for Shelter. So we're actually helping the Whitechapel Centre, which is obviously to help homelessness and help obviously the homelessness in Liverpool, which is a fantastic charity, and I'm really, really, really proud of. Obviously, I'm humbled that I'm playing. I'm really, really glad I'm playing. It was really good. So please come along to that. That is the QR code for the tickets. Please obviously scan it and buy a ticket and come along. If obviously you're not in the northwest of the UK on Saturday, then what you can do is you can actually donate. So if you want to donate to a great Liverpool charity, that is the QR code to donate. Now, I want to urge everyone as much as possible, just even if it's $1, if it's £1, if it's €1, please help out, because there's over 26,000 subscribers here, and if you all do $1, £1, or €1, then that's basically 26,000 of whatever currency it is, and that would really, really help out. So please donate if you can't go. If you can go, obviously go to Primal Live. That'd be really, really cool. How's everyone? All right, doing okay? Oh, did you like that? We like that one. That was cool. Thanks very much. So in the midweek live loop, we make some tunes. A little bit like that. Okay, so good question. Can you donate via Super Chat? Technically not, because that means the money's going to YouTube and then we lose a little bit of it, because it's not going to be with me for at least a month. You can if you wish to. What I'd highly recommend you do... Hang on. Is scan that QR code instead. If you can scan that QR code, it should have just gone into the chat as well. If it hasn't gone into the chat, then I can put the link in. So please, it should be in the description box as well. So please donate. 26,000 subscribers. I want £1, $1, €1 off every single one of you, and we can raise some amazing money for Primal Live and for the helping the homeless in Liverpool through the Whitechapel Centre. This keyboard is called the Arturia Keylab Essential 49 Mark III. Catchy. It's called the Keylab, but it's made by a company called Arturia. I've done a video about it on a YouTube channel. Go and have a look. It's the Mark III. I'll answer that in a minute. Okay, so thank you very much. Just deleted, gone forever. If you want to listen to it back, then you have to watch it on the replay. So what's the difference between the standard DistroKid subscription and the one that you have? Again, I'm not even going to answer it. Some Texas. The basic one is one artist. And then the other one, you have two artists, but then at the same time, what you can do as well is you can schedule the date of the release. You can schedule the pricing for people who buy it on things like iTunes if you want to actually buy the digital copy as opposed to subscription. And there's a couple more things as well. So yes, that is actually the answer. So the main reason I'm on Musicians Plus, which is $39.99 a year. Hi, Percy. then is mainly because I used to, obviously, as you may well know, I release stuff as John Paul, but then I also released stuff with Greg as Tokyo Wasteland. So and we needed two outfits, as it were, two artists. The other nice thing as well, it's only a little thing, but it's actually quite nice, is when you are on the basic one, which is $23.99, and we can give you 7% off, by the way. You can get 7% off with any of the tiers, by the way. So if you go for the Musicians Plus, it doesn't matter which one. The nice thing is, when you go to the Musicians Plus tier, which is $39.99, you can pick your label name. It's just a nice little tweak. It just doesn't say DistroKid. It says whatever you've put. So I put it as John Paul Music UK, which is nice. It's quite cool. So it's all good. Yes, there we go. Captain, thank you. That's a super fast loop, that. Can you see how fast that's going around? There's me trying to keep up with it. So the great thing is you could make a loop out of anything, and I do actually mean anything. Ba, ba, ba. Now that's really loud. But if I go ha, and I've got a bit of an echo, this is an input effect, and the input effect, what it does is you can loop the input effect, so you can actually use it at all. You can use it for anything. I've done that quite a few times, and it's quite a nice starter, as long as you know what beat you want. If I go, and you've got that sort of, as if someone's just, but it's actually your voice. You've got, you know, and it's just the echo. If you have it really quite loud, you can get some fun noises out of it. Next, what I'll do is I'll put hi-hats over that, so I can see it going okay? So let's reduce the reverb a little bit to about half. There's a little bit of a swing on there. I don't want that, so I'm going to undo it straight away. That's better for me. You can even hear me very clear. If you listen very carefully, you can hear me pressing the button. It doesn't matter, really. It's not like a studio performance. It's just me live, mucking about. Things happen live. You just have to accept it. Now, that's going round in like a 1-bar loop. So if I want to go boom, booka, boom, booka, boom, I need 2 bars. So for this one, we're going to put the bass on, which is this one right here. I've got B for bass. I'm going to turn it all the way up. I'm going to turn it all the way up. So I went boom, because it's bass, you go that noise. Now to make a kind of snappy snare, I've got this one, which is a radio effect.
Hello, I've been using this all afternoon. Where the snare is, you just go.
Now sometimes what you hear me is go chicka, chicka. I go chicka, like chicka.
Okay.
Want to add a little bit more to it? Then you say digger, as in a digger. Digger, 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 digger. Now that sounds rubbish, but this one is a little bit of a phaser, so if we use this. That's all I'm saying, right?
Right.
Now I wouldn't normally put 3 on there, okay? So there's our slightly lazy beat. Now, one thing about me personally, I kind of use a lot of vocals as harmonies, so we're back to our reverb that we turn up lots. I've just made that up on the spot. And, you know, I've done that lots of different times. I don't even know what key that is. I just sung it, right? So now I've got to find that out. And of course, in between two notes. That's just the way I roll, because I'm crazy like that. So I now know it's C sharp-ish. What if I did it on it's too low. So it's always good, if you want it to be bob on, to be in tune. If you don't get it in tune, then of course we can tweak this slightly. So we could tweak the keyboard so it's a little bit like, you know, obviously in the tune of that. But if you know that you're gonna okay, that's what I kind of sung. So we can do that now. So I'm slowing the process down for you to show you how I do this, okay? So now we've got that in tune. Let's bring our harmonies back. Now, a nice little thing you may see me do is sometimes I'll play one or two notes before I sing, and that's actually so I can get in key. It's as simple as that. It really is. So now we've got that, I'm going to go over to one of my favourite sounds you've heard already, which is this one. And I'm figuring out right now, like, what goes with it, okay? What does it sound like? What does it go with it, okay? So let's bring everything back in as if we're playing the song and we're all good, right? Okay, now let's make these all quieter a little bit while I'm talking to you. So the thing is, you could have got a couple of different options here. I've got a bass here. And I can use that. I've got lots of different basses in this app, and that's all fine. I sing a lot of my basses, as you've probably heard. So this effect here is B for bass. And all I'm going is mum, 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 but in tune. Think of saying mum, 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 mum. Okay, that's what I'm doing, right? Now I'm not happy with the hi-hats on this. I kind of want it to be a little bit more. So we'll bring in our reverb. It's got a nice beat to it, it's got a nice groove to it. Now one thing you see me use a lot of the time is this one right here. This is a track effect, so it's going to affect one of the tracks, and this is a splitter. it's assigned to only this loop, which is loop number 5, and whatever's on this loop is going to get chopped up. Okay. Now it's still playing half of it through and half of it chopped. If I bring this all the way around, it's going to chop the lot. Listen to the difference. So it's more choppy, it's more statty. Still getting that echo, not echo, they're getting that reverb if we have it halfway, okay? It's just a case of adding things, you know, adding ingredients to a pie.
Now you know how to make a song like this. You've just got to play with it. And the whole reason I do Midweek Live Loop
is because it's a great practice tool for me, but also we have a bit of fun with it, don't we? So let's find some nuts stuff, and we'll use that. So there we go. So if you ever want to learn how to do all this stuff, I'm going to be doing a course on the 505 Mark II. I'm going to be doing a course on the 505 Mark II. Yes, AudioKit Pro, come on. Absolutely. Where is it? Where was that noise? It was it's called Chirpy Lead. By the way, I've changed over to Nerd Synth. It's still AudioKit Pro. So yeah, so there's some very interesting noises in this one. So I'm going to do, I've kind of committed myself now. I'm going to be doing the 505 Mark II. Half of the actual course is going to be very similar to the RC600 course of like setup and where things are. But the other side of this is more doing it from a singer-songwriter point of view. So I'm going to use the course. I'm going to use the course to next door drilling. There you go. That's what that noise is. So I'm going to use the course basically to do it from a sort of singer-songwriter point of view. That's hilarious. And yeah, obviously you kind of do it that way. So I haven't built it yet. I haven't built the page for it. I can't concentrate with that noise. I haven't built the page for it. I haven't built the sales page for it or anything like that. But if you are interested, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to use this with guitar. I'm going to use this with keyboards, as opposed to what most people use this for, which is beaty boxy stuff. But yeah, we're going to do it from a singer-songwriter's point of view, because a lot of people want to use this because it's got the sliders, because you can control the volumes, but then they want something on their feet as well. So I'm going to show you how to do that on the course. That's going to go into the subscription model as well. Subscription bundle, sorry. So wherever that is, where's that gone? There it is. So therefore, basically, all my courses are available now for $15 a month. You can get access to the lot for $15 per month. It is a subscription. You can also do on that page when you have a look at it, you can do it for annually, which is $150 annually. There's no minimum term with the monthly one. There's obviously an annual one. You can pay up annually, but you're helping me directly by obviously doing that, but you're helping yourself because you're getting access to it. So if you total up the 3 courses that are there now, it's just over $400 and something. So it's about $197, $297 plus $150. $397. Yeah, it's $440 basically. $440 worth of courses for $15 a month. Now, there's no minimum term. You can actually go into it for a month, bash through all those courses, and then cancel it. It's entirely up to you. I keep adding to those courses, so it's in your best interest to keep that subscription going. But if you are interested, obviously scan the QR code that's just come up on screen. That'll take you over to. It just talks about it and shows you obviously what's available. And as I add more courses that are available to buy, you can buy them anyway, no problem at all. They're going to go into this. They're going to go into this subscription, so you can, for $15 a month, you can access all courses. So loads of people are asking, are you doing a subscription, or are you going to be doing stuff where it's cheaper, basically? So I wanted to obviously give a lot of value. So I hope that gives enough value at $15 a month. And then, by this time next year, that could have 6 or 7 courses in, and it's still $15 a month, and $150 for the year. So sign up and let me help you loop. As Percy has a stretch. There he is. Bless his little heart. He's like, shut up. Ignore me. So there we go. So welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. Hi, this is JP. Welcome to Jump On Music UK. This is the Midweek Live Loop. And what we do is we make songs, we create them on this, and then we delete them and they're gone forever. If you've got things you want to put in the chat to make lyrics, put them in the chat, and maybe I'll use it. Maybe I won't, but maybe I will. Oops, that was my fault.
That's a very good question.
That is a very good question. Before we carry on with the song, is it possible to assign variation A to loop 1 and variation B to loop 2 on the RC500? What's this variation that you're talking about? Are you talking about drums? Because there is no variation A and B on the RC500. That's you've only got parts. So you've got the drums, the kick, the hi-hat, the snare, and then the extras. So you can turn them on and off, but there's no variation with that. So you can't go from variation B, A, B, C, and D. So let me know what you mean. We're getting a bit mixed up there. I'm more than happy to help. The drums. Okay. So with the drums, you can turn them on and off. So what you do is you're using a sign to basically say, well, on the second one, the first one just leave as normal. So you turn off variation B, for example, like the snare, and then, part B, not variation B, and then using a sign, and then on that second pedal, that's when it turns itself on. So you can add a snare and take the snare away again, and then you have another sign on the variation A that turns it off. I hope that makes sense. Have a look at my RC500 playlist, and there is one there about the drums. Hope that helps. We're going back to one of my favorite apps. Again, it's an Audio Kit Pro app, but this is Digital D1. What happened there?
That's what happened, I know what happened.
I love the chicken.
Don't know what it is, I just can't seem to record this one very, very simple thing. Ugh. There we go. If you put stuff in the chat, I might sing it. You got 15 minutes left. And all we've got at the moment
Is the chicken. That's what you want.
So for those who have been watching, listening, hearing, seeing, whatever you're doing, thank you very much. And this is the midweek live loop where we make loops. Hopefully it's inspiring you to be a little bit crazy with your looping. Don't worry about it too much. And if you like it, then give it a thumbs up for me, please. Right then, let's use a different app, 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 let's use the app that I wanted to use before but wasn't working. Is it working now? We're going to find out right now. Not really feeling it. Oh, let's use that one instead. Cheers. So if you like that, give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Have a great week. We will see you next week. In fact, I'm probably going to do a live stream again before the end of the week. Have a great day. Enjoy and donate $1, €1, £1, anything to help reduce homelessness in Liverpool. Thank you very much. night.